This message is for the forgotten in society. Those who still praise and worship the Most High, who still know He is God. He is hearing your prayers, folks, because you're living in a climate of injustice. You're living in a time of great injustice, folks. And the Lord will liberate you and free you from this pain of injustice. Now, when I talk about a bigger fight, I talk about who is actually placing this injustice on you and how is it being done. And really, it's about harnessing or whatever you want to talk about, getting your energy, folks. This is what this is about. This is about creating a climate of life where you don't achieve higher things because you're thinking this is all there is. This is very relative. And then in the end, the sweetest prize for them will be to take you into damnation, right? To rob the God of his great hands of your souls, folks, is their job. It's what they want to do. Then the Most High always triumphs because He sees all things, folks. And that's why I told you when we've had these videos, I wanted to talk to you guys about ignorance and what I know about reality. When I talk to you guys and you come on the channel and you challenge me, at this point, I am not interested in challenging any of you for any reason. Why are you challenging me? If the Most High is holding my life as well as yours, and He has shown you that He is capable of doing such a thing, why do you not honor Him? Why do you not take your fight with Him if you have an issue? If you need to ask, those of you who consider yourselves in closeness with the Most High, the Source Creator, those of you who consider yourselves in prayer and consistent communication with the Most High Source Creator, it should be easy for you to talk to the Most High Creator because you're in relationship with Him, folks. The oneness is what I'm talking about. Society has gotten you to a place where they're trying to even get to a place where they're trying to put devices in you. And you're going along with this. And what is the whole catch of putting this device? It's going to enhance you. What? You understand what I'm saying? You think so less of what you have inside that you're willing to let some fucking fool, some mad quack scientist who's demonic, who's really the devil himself, put devices in you, and that is capturing something of you, folks. That is capturing your soul. This is what we're talking about, the mark and the chip and all of that. It's bigger than just something technical, folks. It's about the brand of society on you. In this society, you are constantly putting pain and duress and stress. And the energy, there's a lack of abundance in lower energy, folks. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. In higher abundance, you keep continuously rising in joy, folks. Joy always brings more joy. Don't y'all get it? Haven't y'all technically seen this in life? Right? Pain only brings more misery and pain, and that takes you down that rabbit hole, which is quicksand, folks. Now, the Lord loves you, folks. The Lord loves you because He has shown you great mercy, right? Even up to this very second, man has been allowed to continue to do the things he's done. Consistent, pure evil. But what I don't want you guys to get it twisted about is that the Lord has laws and He set them up. His word is His bond, folks. He is God. He is holding your life. His word, it has power. When He speaks, there's power in His words, folks. He is holding your reality. If He does not consider you in existence, you will not exist. So those of you who are in opposition, you are fucking fools. Right? Now, you've had all this time, and I've said this, but I want you guys to understand something. Is that you can do what you want. You have the free will up to this moment. If you want to ride with the dark energy, just ride with them. They're going to be destroyed. The Lord said He's going to do away with the dark energy. In your society, you are suppressed. The best of you have people with footsteps on your neck. These are demoniacs who are harnessing that good, rich energy from you good people who have the greatest insides, right? All of your leaders in societies are pigs and they show themselves to be scum. Right? You see their filth on a daily basis, but somehow it's okay with you because you are the filth yourselves, folks. When the Most High has spoken, like I told you, because you reason Him from some external place, right? You think that you can challenge him, meaning that in any form that comes, whether that be actual warfare, which is fucking insane, or literally in your conscious mind where you say, well, you want to choose to reject God, and he's going to let you do that. What I'm trying to show you about your individual end of that is that if he's holding your life, if God is your ultimate landlord, folks, and you're not willing to pay him rent, what would you do? Because I'm showing you what you have done in this society and every way you operate, right? Mother Earth, who is a real being, somehow because of maybe her family relation or whatever way you perceive her, she's Earth. You're standing on Earth. When I tell you that Earth is a conscious being who is a goddess, you know in your hearts that is correct. So everything that you choose to do in this service to her, which is not giving praise, let's establish that first, guys. Giving praise to the Most High, the source creator who has created her life. She has given you a material place to build in your experience, folks, so you can rise to high vibration. Now, I already talked about weeding because those of you who know that you can't ever see the heavens, you're in hiding. You're hiding amongst the best people who can be saved. And that's why I'm only talking to those people. The Lord has great power, folks. There is always abundance on this end of his spectrum, folks. He is holding the coin, folks. You have a choice. Mother Earth is a real being, folks. If you're not in conscious oneness with her when she rises in her vibration and raises it, because she can do what she wants with her free will, right? If she doesn't want to see evil and destruction on her surface and she wants a society that's better, she's going to get that because she's in charge, folks, not you. You had wars. Notice how whenever I issue these decrees or proclamations that the Most High has given me, folks, notice how they all make sound sense. I'm showing you how you're irrational and you're not sane. I'm showing you, right? So when I bind you to certain things, it's only for your better good. It's almost like the equivalent of you putting that person in the straitjacket or holding that child from putting their hand on the stove because you're fucking fools. What I told you, people of war is low energy, folks. War is low energy. Do you understand? If the reckoning is coming and the reckoning is about doing away with lower energy, whatever you harvest that gives strength to lower energy, you will be done away with that lot of lower energy, folks. This is simple. We don't have time to talk about scholars and doctrines and all that stuff. That's why I told you. The Most High is your books. Any of your books. Any truth that's in your books is the Most High. He is always true, folks. And his mighty name, which he will reveal to you. That's why I told you. Okay? This is going to help weed out some things. I told you, the best of you, those of you who are not even willing to call out his name or even try to attempt in prayer, call out to the Most High, the source creator, when you call out to him. Those of you who attempt this in prayer, if you are right in your hearts, because if you're trying to be a narcissist or play a game, the Lord is situated perfectly in your hearts and he knows your hearts, folks. This is what judgment is about. That's why I told you I don't have to make a list of all of the evils you've done. You can play a game and think you're running, but you're not running. When it's time to deal, it's time to deal, folks. The reckoning. You've let your hand be dealt by something that was nothing. The devil just took nothing and gave it to you and sold water to a whale or something. You people are fucking fools. And this is why. We don't have time to argue about certain things. There are certain things in society I've already spoken about the energy, right? You guys, if you do not share in this energy because you haven't paid, it's simply about this, folks. I'm showing you. In a new society, the Lord does not compromise on any level. There is no compromise here. No one's compromising with you and holding your hand like I told you to get you to act right. And please, the Lord is mighty, folks. He said, and you preach this, that he's going to do away with all of the ills of society because there will be a better day. I told you this. You don't have to believe me. Just watch, sit back and enjoy the show, folks, because you wanted a show. This is not about punishing you. The Lord loves you up until this very second. He has shown you great mercy, right? When he could destroy you at any given second. You preach this because you know this, but then you say, because I love all these material riches and my power that I hoard over other people and my strength that you think is strength when you're in the fishbowl. I only talk, like I said before, when I talk about any of the decrees, they're not selfish, are they? See, I have that kind of heart, folks. That's why the Lord chose me, folks. I'm not here to play a game. I'm here to see the better day. The reckoning is coming. I've been go back and look at my archives if you want to test what I'm saying. I've been saying this for years, folks. This is that point, folks. Somehow you thought that this experience that I'm having is just for your sensation, for you to enjoy and then go back and do demonic things. All of the low-level energies that you're serving, the Lord is going to do away with because they're causing pain. Now, here's the thing, folks. The Lord is holding all energies, folks. But there's a balance. There's a time for everything, folks. The lower energies have had their run, right? You cannot continuously, and I told you, this is God's law. I dare any of you challenge God on this. At this point forward, matter of fact, going forward, do not challenge me on anything I'm saying. Just ask the Most High. If you guys are in closeness relationship to the Most High, you can ask him in prayer and meditation or whatever communication style that you use to reach him. He knows your hearts, folks. He knows who's playing in this external game. Many of you are pretending. And all of that will be revealed, folks, in every way. I bind you with your weapons, meaning that if you have evil in your heart, notice how I worded that. If you have evil in your hearts, it will show. The Lord will make you take your own hands and choke yourselves. He's that mighty, folks. He's that mighty. He doesn't have to lift a finger for you fucking fools. He can do what he wants, folks. He's the ultimate God. He's the ultimate source creator. You understand? Now, yes, you folks are not aware of the actual realities and truths when I talk about honor and respect. I told you, you are not allowed, and you are allowed, really, let me put it like this. You are allowed with your free will to do what you want, but you will respect the idea of free will. That's why you're running your mouth and talking all this shit. You're saying things. You have that free will, but remember, that free will is granted to you by who? By who? And who else has free will? Everything else, right, that the Most High Source Creator has created, right? So if you haven't paid Mother Earth and her payment was you giving praise to the Most High because he created her. He's holding her life. He's holding the universe, folks. You sit here and you challenge stuff I'm saying because it's something you hadn't heard before or something because you're fools. You don't have time for this. I told you any of the literature that you have will be of complete use to you when it's time. You have prejudice in your heart. You have ignorances in your heart. You have selfishness in your heart. All of the low-level energies, folks, that is causing pain amongst good people, folks. The Lord is here to liberate those people. You can do what you want because you're demoniacs if you're evil. The Lord is going to do away with you. That's why I told you I'm not playing here where I'm coming back. I was talking to the Most High about this. I'm not going to keep coming back trying to show his mighty hand for you guys. You will bear witness who's holding your life. Everything I said will go forward. Because he said it. You are teaching this, folks. So you consciously believe that the Lord, when you want to use his mighty name for your purposes, right? Not really servicing him. Servicing him is knowing the oneness to him. If you have oneness with the Most High Source Creator, folks, none of the things that happen in your society would exist, folks. Because the trillions of heavenly worlds that operate without money, that have everything. There is no need for them to have weapons because they have might. They have the might of God. The energy is so abundantly rich in love and everything, folks. They have everything. There is no jealousy. What you don't understand is that the lower energies feed off of your lower energy. They created in you, folks. They have done this for all of this time, and it's time to reset the clock. That's what the reckoning is about, folks. You know this. When God is doing this, he's being just. And even up to this moment, he's going to show you something. And just to show you his mighty hand. Those people need